happening, guys? This is Bharat Nagpal for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LG Optimus L9, the P760 or the P768 for some countries. Now this phone is essentially an Android-powered smartphone. It runs on ice cream sandwich with a possible upgrade to Jelly Bean. No confirmed reports from LG or any other sources as of now. Let's talk about the specifications a little bit. It has a 4.7-inch capacitive touchscreen in the front, which has a resolution of 540 by 960 pixels, making it a total of 234 pixels per inch when it comes to pixel density. The weight of the device is only 125 grams, which is fairly light, and in terms of thickness, the device is only 9.1 millimeter thick. If we talk about the front over here, we do have a VGA camera along with the earpiece and the logo. At the bottom, we do have a hardware button along with two touch capacitive buttons for back end menu. The hardware button is a dedicated home button. On the back of the LG Optimus L9 is a 5 megapixel camera, which does do full HD video at 30 frames per second, which is great. And you do have a nice texturized back panel, which offers a lot of grip for the device. On the inside, we have a TI OMAP 4430 processor, which is a dual-core 1 GHz processor. We also have the PowerVR SGX 540 GPU. Let's talk about storage. We have 4 GB of inbuilt storage, and you can expand it up to 32 GB using a micro SD card, and we also get 1 GB of RAM. So that's about all for the specifications, except it does have a large 2150 milliamp hour battery, which offers a great amount of battery standby. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interface, and we'll quickly conclude this review. So when you power on the LG Optimus L9, you'll be showcased with the 4x HD sort of user interface that has been laid on the Optimus L9. You do have a lot of customization options within this OS. It allows you to change themes, it allows you to change your icons, allows you to change the quick tags on the top, allowing you to access quickly Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc. It also allows you to quickly customize these tags by adding several others. Once you do that, they'll start to show up in the top notification center. The notification panel has customizable quick launch widgets. You can also quickly jump into your settings panel. You get your standard LG style colorful settings panel. If you go into about, you'll go into software, you'll be able to see that it's running 4.0.4 as I said earlier. In terms of usage, we saw that the LG Optimus L9 fared really well when it came to performance. It showed little or no lag in day-to-day use, and we are pretty happy with the overall responsiveness of the device. We have done our benchmarks and our gaming videos, so if you want to take a look at that, you can click on the links on the video right now, go to those videos. If we talk about the interface, we have a nice and large dialer over here. It allows you to quickly dial and make calls. Call quality was superb on this, and networks were strong, so we faced no issues while making phone calls. The earpiece is loud enough and the microphone takes in your audio without any issues. You do have a noise cancellation audio on the top, so it does do a fairly decent job of cancelling out background noise, but you don't have it as good as, say, on the iPhone 5, which completely isolates background noise. For a price that the LG Optimus L9 is available at, it offers quite a lot of sustainability. Although some may argue that the fact that there are devices for a lower price that offer more hardware in terms of numbers, we feel that the LG Optimus L9 is fairly priced, and the amount of hardware that they have put in this device is quite capable. You do get a lot of preloaded applications on this as well, along with some LG specific applications including Smart Share and Smart World that allow you to quickly access and do a lot of things on the device. You do also get the quick memo feature within this device as well, which was seen on the previous generation of L series devices. So you can quickly make a memo on the go, and you can also annotate within your screen as well. In terms of the display, we had quite a few gripes. If you tap hard on the display, you'll start to see that the display quite easily presses down, and it has this bending feature that it shows on the LCD. So you can see the liquid crystals of the LCD showing through. So the display is quite closely fused with the LCD in the back. So the touch, if you touch hard, you can see that the LCD is getting pressed, and the whole screen gets warped. So in terms of that, we are not too happy with the fact that the display is sealed together. So if you do crack your screen, you'll have to change the LCD as well as the touch panel. So that may be an expense for you. So a screen protector is recommended, a case is recommended if you're going to be using this device. In terms of online usage and browser connections, we found that the LG Optimus L9's stock browser did a fairly decent job, and we're not disappointed with it at all. The fact that it runs Ice Cream Sandwich, you can download several other browsers from the marketplace, including Google Chrome, which also is really fast on this. It also performs really well, and we had no issues with using that browser on this device as well. You will notice that kinetic scrolling is really smooth. Pinching in and zooming out is really smooth as well. You can also switch from portrait into landscape and see almost a seamless switch from the device, and you'll have no issues with that whatsoever. So overall, great in terms of online capabilities. The fact that it runs Ice Cream Sandwich also means that you have full access to Flash content within the browser, and that is a good feature as well. If we turn on the camera right now, you'll be able to see that we have a fairly nice camera. It does have tap to focus, and it does do a fairly decent job of giving you the ability to customize before taking pictures. So you can set your focus, you can set your image size, scene modes, ISO settings, white balance, color effects, timers, geotagging, shutter sound, lots and lots of features. You also get a panorama mode, a continuous shooting mode that allows you to take several pictures and then choose which picture is nice. One of the best features of this is the cheese shutter. It allows you to click pictures by just simply saying cheese, or stuff like smile or whiskey, and as you can see, it quickly takes pictures as well. So a sound enabled shutter, which is cool. So if you can mount this on a tripod and keep it far away from you, and all you need to do is simply say cheese or whiskey or smile, and it'll take a picture. So really nice when it comes to that. You do have a front facing camera as well, which is a VGA camera. The fact that the rear camera does full HD video is something that is noticeably mentionable over here. You can capture full HD video, and that is an absolute boon for a device in this value. Not a lot of devices in the under the 20,000 price mark offer that capability. If we talk about multimedia, we have a fairly nice display over here, so you can watch movies. Viewing angles are absolutely stunning as well. So almost a 180-degree viewing angle on this display. It's not an accurate number that I'm saying, but according to me, you can view this display from almost any angle. So we don't have any gripes with the viewability of the display. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that if you press really hard on this, you can see the crystals move on the inside, and that's not something that I really appreciate. The speakerphone is also fairly loud, although I would have liked it to be a little louder. We couldn't install heavy applications such as Asphalt and Nova 3 simply because of the inavailability of onboard storage. So the device does have a good and nice capability of storage, but the SD card on the device is not big enough, so you can't download a lot of games. So you can see that internal storage is already taking 1.4 gigabyte, and I have only 811 megabyte available. So for a game like Nova 3, I need on the device about 1.5 gigabyte, otherwise I can't install that game. If people do manage to root this and transfer the files to the SD card, that may still be a possibility, but until that happens, if you're going to buy the device directly stock and are not planning to root it, then you will not be able to play most of the heavy graphic games such as Asphalt and Nova 3 and even Modern Warfare, because even Call of Duty, simply because the device is not capable of getting that due to the storage limitations on this device. If we quickly tap into the messaging panel, I quickly go into composing a new message. You will see that a slight bit of customization has been done to the keyboard by LG. You also do get a quick set of options over here, so you can turn on word suggestions, auto capitalization, auto punctuation. You can also do voice typing, and you can also set vibration and haptic feedback. You also have the ability to use your handwriting within the keyboard. A lot of options within this, and you can also add pinyin. So if you are using Chinese on the keyboard, which I doubt, but if you are, then you can also get that in here. So fairly decent keyboard when it comes to that. You do have that customization option over here. If you switch from portrait to landscape, you'll see the similar keyboard which just stretches out into the full size, and the ability to use that with 2 fingers becomes a lot more easier. So all in all, the LG Optimus L9 offers a lot of nice specifications, a lot of nice hardware on the device. The build quality could have been a little better. All we see is plastic all around the device, so we're not too happy with that aspect. Battery life is simply phenomenal on this device, and you can easily go a day or two without needing another charge, depending on the kind of usage you have. So if you're going to be gaming a lot and going to be watching videos a lot, you may need to charge it every day. But as a normal user, as a user who's going to only use the device as a phone or for messaging, a little bit of internet access and Facebook, you will not need to charge this device on a daily basis. In terms of ergonomics, the phone fits nicely in your hand as well as in your pocket, and feels really good to use because simply it performs well and it gives you a nice response from the device on day-to-day usage. Whether it is the best purchase for you or not is so something that you guys need to decide, but it is one of the best available phones in the price bracket that it is available in. And if you are considering going for the LG Optimus L9, the only thing that we are worried about is the build quality of the display and the overall build quality of the device. And we feel that if you drop this device a couple of times, the sides may shatter, the plastic may shatter, but everything else on this device, the performance ability, the OS, the software, everything seems to be just doing great as far as we are concerned. And if LG does push out a Jelly Bean update, this is going to be one of the best available devices in the market. To get the full detailed review of the LG Optimus L9, visit iGyaan.in. If you have any questions or queries, you can leave them in the comment section below on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV. For iGyaan Networks, this has been Bharat Nagpal.